Hey, what's up guys? This is another re-upload video. This time it is the my favorite videos of 2020. And you know, I'm quite a nostalgic person, and it's quite nice to look back and see what, where I was a year ago and the videos that I appreciated the most in the previous year, which was my first year of doing reaction videos, and therefore my first year checking out stuff that was completely different. By the way, introducing my kitty, Miss Moneypenny. Look at that little face. Ooh. She doesn't like to be in videos. She doesn't like any attention. She likes her sleeping and her eating, and that's about it. But yeah, I thought I'd re-upload this just as a bit of fun, and just a bit of a nostalgic look back to what I enjoyed the most from the previous year. Enjoy. Hey, what is up YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. I've been meaning to do this video for a long time, and a few people have requested it, so here we are. Everybody loves a best of kind of wrap up video, and I'm just sorry it's taken this long.
That's what she said.
We've got no restrictions here in New Zealand at the moment, so it's just hectic life as normal, and I just have not had a chance to sit back, reflect, and watch some of those videos again from 2020. Now, first disclaimer, these opinions are just my own. I'm just going on my gut, looking through the 2020 list. There's a lot of videos in there, and just going with my gut, and it's just my thoughts. So you are more than welcome to comment and say, hey, you missed out this video, or you thought something else was much better for you personally. But yep, this is just my gut reaction to 2020. Second disclaimer, and this is probably a pretty obvious one, but if you're new to the channel, these videos weren't necessarily made in 2020. They were made by me in 2020. So this list is limited to videos that I saw and I featured on the channel in 2020. To keep this list manageable, I'll keep it to 10, and in no particular order, but I'll just go through and, from oldest to newest. And it also is not an indication that I think necessarily that some of these drummers are better or than other drummers featured, or the songs are better or anything like that. It's just a personal thing. Some things just connect with you more than others. I realize we are already in the middle of February, so at risk of being the guy that's still saying Happy New Year to people in March, let's get rolling. Number 10 for me, and the biggest surprise, was Kwak Jun Yong playing No No No. A really great drummer friend of mine here, Steve Harvey, reached out and said, hey man, you have to check out this guy. And I knew coming from him that it was going to be something special, and I was just not prepared for that level of pocket, that level of chops. And it was a reading gig as well, which made it also quite unusual. I think what made this one extra special for me is that it's kind of within my personal wheelhouse. So what looked like some kind of theater type gig, I realize now that it wasn't that, but it was kind of like a theater scenario where you're reading and you're turning pages and you're playing and you're supporting a show, and that's what I've done, and that's kind of what I built my career on. And to see Kwak Jun Yong playing at that level on that kind of show was just very inspiring for me. I also did another video of him called Mr. Chew, and I just strongly recommend checking out both of them. Just absolutely phenomenal. Okay, number 9, I'm going to put John Bonham in here. John Bonham in general, I guess. Now, before you say, please remember this list is not an order of who I think is the best. I'm going in order of the journey, the discovery through the channel. Finally getting to sit down and critically listen to John Bonham and Led Zeppelin was an absolute game changer, and enough for me to make a video outlining 10 reasons why I think John Bonham is such a great drummer. I put a lot of time and effort into that video, so check it out. I think it's a really good video. It just captures my thoughts. I just felt like I really needed to get them out. And there was obviously a lot of interest in John Bonham in the channel, especially early on. There was a lot of John Bonham fans reaching out and saying, you got to check out this, you got to check out that. 2 songs that really stuck out, and I did them early on, were Achilles' Last Stand and Kashmir. Both of those were live videos, and I don't want to go into why I think Bonham's great. I'll leave that for my other video. So please check that out. And there is a whole John Bonham playlist on this channel now because I've done so many Bonham or Led Zeppelin related videos. So check it out. Number 8, I'm going to go with Gavin Harrison. I already knew Gavin Harrison was a complete weapon, but watching him play Anesthetize, and again, in this situation, critically listening, headphones, no distractions other than the camera, it was quite... And I've done a few more Gavin Harrison reactions since then, and they are all equally... At number 7, I'm going to put Lionel Lewis on Drumeo, the video where he plays a song after listening to it once or twice. Now again, I was no stranger to Lionel Lewis. That was the first time, at all these videos, that was the first time I had seen that one. And it's just a absolutely stunning display of musicianship. Not drumming, but musicianship. Kind of 2 different things really. And you get an insight into the inner workings of how Lionel takes apart music and puts himself musically into a situation. I've never seen someone so inside music. Like, it's a term we often use. That guy or girl was inside the tune. And with Lionel Lewis, you just feel like it's like he's been playing this his whole life, and he's just been working to this point the whole time, except in some occasions he's never played the song, like the Snarky Puppy recordings, which is ridiculous, or the Drumeo, hearing a song and just playing it and making it sound that good. Again, like Gavin Harrison, I've done a bunch of Lionel videos now, and please check them out. Number 6 on my list, I'm going to go with Bard Kolstad. Now, this is an interesting pick for me because this one's kind of just based really on shock at this whole scene and this whole level of support for this band in Norway that I had personally never heard of, Leprous. A lot of energy, quite a different approach, and just absolutely going in, playing like you rented it. Very cool stuff and very unexpected. Number 5, I'm going to go with Nils Dominator Fjellstrom. I'm sure this is going to be a really big surprise for a lot of people, and myself included. And by the way, I could have easily put Thomas Hark of Meshuggah in here. The reason I wanted to include Nils is because it's a whole ethos, a whole view and approach to drumming that is completely foreign to me. The blasting, the speed, the stamina.
That's what she said.
That's not my game at all. So with guys like Nils and Thomas Hark, it blew my mind, and I just have to include it. Even if I never end up playing a one blast beat in my life or playing extreme metal, I have to include it because it opened up my eyes, and I finally gave it the respect it deserves and sat down and critically listened. And kind of, if you've been watching the channel, if you've been watching the evolution of little Andrew Rooney, you're kind of liking it. And I have to really give a shout out to the extreme and the metal community. Everybody's just incredibly nice and inclusive. No real snobbery or anything like that. And yeah, I think I might end up at one of these shows at some point. I have hosted a metal roundtable podcast that was on the New Zealand Drummer podcast, and it featured Mark Rees, Jeremy Suckling, and Jamie St. Marat. So I will put a link to that in the description as well. Check it out. It's good stuff. Number 4, I'm going to have to go with Virgil Donati playing Concerto for Drums from The Dawn of Time. I mean, Virgil. Another drummer I was not really hip to, but a lot of my good friends, you know, they hold Virgil like literally at the top. No one above him. And that video was, it was kind of hard to believe. Number 3, I'm going to go with Alex Rudinger playing through Xenochrist, and I've also done a video on him playing The March. I was absolutely shocked at these videos. From a technical and facility standpoint, again, really hard to believe and just stunning. But really importantly, Alex seems to have a way of reminding you he's not just a technical and physical freak. There's a hell of a lot of musicality in there as well. So just absolutely amazing. Number 2 on my list, I've got to go with Opeth. I cannot believe it took me until December 2020 to listen to Opeth. Ghost of Perdition, live at Red Rocks. I don't think I've ever been more stunned with concert footage. My reaction in that video was 100% genuine. The audio quality, the singing chops, the drumming, the musicality, song structure, wrapped up in this gorgeous venue. Mark my words, when the madness is over and we can travel the world again, I'm heading to Red Rocks. I gotta go to a concert there. It just looks so amazing, and I gotta get some tickets to an Opeth show. Damn. Number 1, and remember this is not necessarily the single best thing I saw in 2020. I'm just going in order again, but I have to mention Devin Townsend playing Deadhead. I could have easily gone with Craig Blundell here, Anup Sastry, or Chris Turner. All of those players blew my hair back. But I'm going to go with Devin Townsend playing Deadhead live at Royal Albert Hall. It's a pretty frustrating pick for me because it actually got blocked, but it is available to the patrons. For those who are patrons, they get to see that full video. A bit like Opeth, I just can't believe I had heard of Opeth. I had never heard of Devin Townsend that I remembered, and I just can't believe I wasn't hip to these kind of artists. It was just an amazing performance. So that's it. That's my top 10, at least my top 10 going off my gut feel. All the links to the videos are in the description, and you'll find them in the playlist anyway, so I hope you check them all out. And as always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button if you're digging the videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.